Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, VL the King, bringing you guys another commentary here today. This has been a while since I actually left out the last episode of this, so I thought I'd get you guys another World of Warcraft episode so that you guys can keep on following with me. I actually haven't played it a whole lot lately. I've been pretty busy these past couple weeks, and so since my last episode I haven't done a whole lot, but I did decide to get a couple levels for you guys. I am currently at level 24. So I think that's 4 levels above where it was last time. I was at level 20 whenever I stopped the last episode. So just so you guys kind of have a little bit of a time depth of how long it's taken me to get up 4 levels. It actually only took me like 2 dungeons. So apologies for the late gameplay, but I've been doing a lot of other games at the time. And so I thought I'd bring this out just for those of you guys that are following me for these videos. I want to go ahead and bring those to you guys today. Let's see, what you're going to be watching in the background is some fast-forwarded versions of a dungeon that I did just recently, just so I could have some gameplay in the background. It's actually in 2x speed so that I can get it in under 10 minutes. That way I don't have to talk over way too long. But I just want to go over a couple things with you guys on this series and then talk about a couple other things at the same time. So first off, I am, if you noticed, using a brand new intro, and that is the intro for the Arms at Hand channel, which is the channel that I am now currently a commentator for. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice intro, real clean cut, and it actually has some, songs in the background. So it sounds pretty good, looks pretty good. Tell me if you guys like that down below. I can go back to using my other one, but it's just a straight template video. I'm hoping pretty soon here I'll actually have my own custom intro, but until then I'm probably going to be using this one just because it's a lot better than the one I was currently using, and it's, it kind of gives a little bit more excitement to the beginning of my videos. I like it, so hopefully you guys like it too, but let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of World of Warcraft. So for those of you guys that are new to my channel and haven't actually watched any of these videos yet, I am currently using a shaman, and that just means that my character can change into a bunch of different forms. Right now I'm not actually using any forms just because the forms right now don't do anything, and I'm a healer and I'm doing dungeons, so I need a little bit of healing abilities, and there aren't very many healing abilities for the current shapeshifts that I can do as of right now at these lower levels. Once I get up to higher forms and can use stuff like the tree form and stuff like that, those have really good healing abilities. So once I get to there, you'll see me kind of change characters a little bit. And right now I'm still using a lot of the basic gear just because no reason to buy any brand new gear from the trade market and stuff like that, because it's gonna be pointless. I'm gonna get brand new gear from the dungeons and I'm leveling up fairly quickly, so there's no reason to do that. And that's a tip for you guys. Go ahead and don't buy anything whenever you're getting ready to start doing dungeons, because dungeons are going to give you your best armor right off the bat and best weapons, stuff like that. So don't even worry about buying different stuff from stores or from the trade market with other players. It's overpriced and it's not worth it unless you just have a whole bunch of extra gold laying around, which I currently do not right now. I'm sitting at about 20 gold on my character, and if you guys remember from one of my other previous videos, I did tell you guys don't even worry about selling your stuff, just drop it. Make more room in your inventory. There's no point in buying new stuff at the time. Just go ahead and drop it, because gold's not going to matter any at least right now. I get a couple gold every single time I finish a dungeon, so I get a gold and I get an extra pack from using random dungeons. So that's what I expect that you guys should probably be doing if you guys are following this series or trying to get some tips off of it. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, I'll go ahead and they're in a playlist actually on my channel, so if you guys want to go check those out, it should be on the main channel. I have all my playlists at the bottom right below all of my brand new most viewed videos, so you guys can check those out there. If you do want to see the other videos, I'll probably link them in the description below so you guys can check them out there too. And let's go ahead and we'll talk about a couple other things while I'm here. The first is that the low level dungeons are all going to look pretty similar. They're going to be pretty easy and not very much is going to be going on. But as you get into the different ones, it's going to get a lot more hectic, and you got to definitely know what you're doing. Right now, I'm just using healing abilities, so there's not much I do except for heal other people. I don't have very much damage that I do, so I get to focus directly on healing other people. If you guys are DPS characters or tanks, there's, you have your different roles, and you should probably know by now, at least by the mid-20s, exactly what you're doing. So I'm not going to worry about going in depth on those, other than just saying that if you're DPS and you got to know that the healers aren't going to be able to do dog shit for you guys, so you guys definitely got to be putting out as much damage as possible, and trust your healers and trust your tank. Right now, there's been a couple times where I had a couple of people that got lost in our dungeon. We just kept going anyway. It was just the tank and one other DPS with us, so it took a little bit longer to kill a couple of people. You'll see that here in a little bit. There's only 3 people on my heal bar that I can actually heal. The other 2 people are kind of just wandering around on their own. And that's just what you got to do. You got to keep blowing through these dungeons. You don't want to have to wait on people. There was one time I waited like an hour total to finish a whole dungeon, which should never happen at these lower levels. Higher level dungeons, they will take a lot longer, 30 minutes to an hour, but you should never have to wait that long on people. People are like, hey, we're going AFK. You just got to be one of those people in the group that just says, hey, we're going to go on. You can catch up if you can. They'll still get the drops. They won't get nearly as much XP out of it, but that's their own fault for not going into the dungeon correctly and, you know, saving enough time to go with everyone else. If I know I'm not going to be able to finish a dungeon or whatever, I'll just tell the guys like, hey, I got to go right now, and I'll just leave. That way they can invite another person into the lobby and get themselves a different healer that's actually going to heal them. So that's my opinion on that. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I do. Other than that, guys, I don't have too much else for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and play some music in the background and let the video kind of play out. Couple final tips for you guys just on these lower levels. The first one is to always queue for dungeons, like I said before, but also not just queue for dungeons, also be looking at your abilities for the future, because there will be a lot of times I'll level up and I'll get a new ability on my bar and I won't have any idea, and I'll sit there and read about it. You should know about those ahead of time, so kind of look a level or 2 ahead. That's a good tip for you guys, so that way you guys know exactly what you're doing. As soon as you unlock the thing, you can either take it off your taskbar or your attack bar if you don't want it, or you can leave it on there and you'll know exactly what it is. Sometimes I'll even, if I know another healing ability is coming up, I'll move some of my other stuff out of the way, so as soon as I level up, it pops right in exactly where I want it, and I can keep going pretty much flawlessly, so that's pretty cool. Another thing, if you guys notice, I am saying a lot of P words, and my pop filter, which I just recently bought, is really helped me out with that, so that's pretty awesome. I think that'll actually help out a lot of my videos, because there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm sitting way too close, and it's probably because I was, and you could definitely tell whenever you say P's and B's and anything else, whether you breathe into the mic, and it kind of messes up the sound quality. So hopefully that sounds a little bit better for you guys. I don't have very much else for you guys, like I said, so I'll see you guys probably in another week with another video like this one. I'll probably do my weekly World of Warcraft uploads on Mondays, just as a reminder for you guys. I'll have a little bit more time every weekend to play a little bit of World of Warcraft. I'll try and get a little bit more progress than I have this past week, so that way I got something good for you guys to watch. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys liked it, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to look at those other videos, they'll be down in the description. You can go ahead and check out my second upload for today. It should be up about an hour before this one, so I'll link that one in the description also, so that way you guys can check that one out too. That's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.